Post E3.
Yes, it is our post E3 recap. We're going. Let's record. All right, so Paul, E3 2021 is over. How was it for you, my friend?
You want the real or the whatever answer?
Do I want the real or the whatever answer? I just want the truth, my brother.
It was a lot of things could have just waited till next year.
Yeah, but I think a lot of things were announced specifically to be told, hey, these are coming next year. Like 2022 looks popping.
It does. I'm just saying, like anything besides like Nintendo and Xbox didn't need a show. Jeff Keighley.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, if I'm being real, I'm trying to think. We had the summer. Oh no, we wouldn't have got an Elden Ring if we didn't have Summer Games Fest.
No, I meant I included Keighley.
Oh, my bad. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Then in that case, then yeah, that's Dems the breaks. That's the truth. Speaking of which, I have the footage in the background of content that happened. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should do on this episode our favorites and or I don't know. What do they do? It's like you do a recap or we do our winners and losers. That's what I was going to call this podcast episode.
Let's do winners and losers.
All right, so E3 winners and losers 2021, the JD and Paulcast. So, or we could even just let not the entire trailers, but we can let the games play in the background while we talk about them. But first on the list is well, I mean, I've just got all the conferences with the trailers behind them. But I mean, before we get into winners and losers, Paul, how was your experience with E3?
It was weird because I forget the face of E3. The face of E3 is here. The face of E3.
I'm just a guy.
The face of E3 is here. So I gotta talk nice. I gotta talk nice about
you gotta
his
platform. Talk to me nice.
I gotta talk nice. I gotta talk to you nice. My bad. I forgot. I gotta. Mr. E3. It was okay. It was okay. It's just weird because I'm just so used to the hype. And you have a Nintendo. Okay, Mr.
I didn't
Nintendo
show you that.
E3, man.
I thought I showed you that.
I saw it, but I forgot. I didn't know you were wearing it. I wasn't paying attention.
Nah, you're good.
Show us your controller. Show us your controller. You got to complete the trifecta.
What, this?
You got to show us. Yeah. Complete it. There it is. Complete it. Mr. E3 unlocked. And you have to put the Xbox achievement.
E3 unlocked.
No, it was cool. It just feels weird because I'm just so used to the hype being so palpable. You go right from watching it to walking into the floor.
Yeah, no, it's super weird to not like watch those trailers and then immediately call each other and be like, all right, cool. So I'll pick you up. I'll meet up with you here. We'll do this. And then we're going to go. Cause we've been doing the show floor since we were like in our late teens, early 20s. So now it's
almost 10 years and plus at this point.
No, I think man, there's bugs in my office. I think we have been doing it for more than 10 years now. I believe we definitely have actually. But I don't know why these damn bugs keep getting in my office. I don't know where they're coming from.
It's summertime, baby. They come everywhere.
But I don't like them.
I got attacked by this big ass bug the other day. Cleaning, all of a sudden.
I don't want bugs here. It's gross. I just don't understand where they're coming from. Like I don't know where the opening in my office is.
It's probably the window in front of you.
I thought it was, but that thing's sealed tight.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean, as much as I can be. If it's not, I don't know where it doesn't matter. Who cares about these bugs? More about E3. What were your, bug snack.
You're a bug snack.
Well, Elden Ring showed off. That was cool. There were things. I mean, for me, this year, I know what you're saying. E3 very much is weird when you're not able to go to the show floor as soon as you finish watching the conferences.
Yeah.
Or just to get extra coverage, because it's almost like the coverage stops early, because usually outlets will go to the show floor and get behind the scenes closed door stuff that they then make videos about and content about. So we didn't get any of that this year, you know?
Yeah, and it's also a thing like we're starting to see the results of COVID happening as you walk away from the screen. Okay, but like I'm saying, like we're starting to see the results of COVID. It's just like a lot of games that came out last year were probably ready to go or close to being ready to go, and now we're seeing the effects of it, like being the work from home situation, pushing games back to 2022 to 2023. Because there's a few games that had 2023 as a release date. I forgot what it was, but
Oh, I
there
don't
were
I
a
don't
few.
remember those exactly, but I feel like for a post, well, pandemic's not over. It's not over, y'all. But
No, we
for
free, baby. We free. We free.
shut
No
up.
mask.
No,
No.
you're free.
Open
You're
her
free
up
to
like
do
a
it.
can of beans. Open her up.
You're free to do whatever you want, but at the end of the
We're
day,
free,
the
baby.
virus is still out there. But I was just gonna say, for a post-pandemic E3, I feel like that was pretty decent. Like we got a lot of information. There was a lot of gameplay, a lot of stuff that I honestly didn't expect to see, and it's pretty. I think it's pretty impressive what they were managed to pull off with this amount of time. But yeah, still, it was. I think that this is just how E3 is always going to be now. It's like the older we get, the more we're going to just be like, yeah, like I feel like you're never going to get the same moments you got when you first heard about a certain game being released or a certain console being created. Speaking of consoles, Nintendo just didn't even pull up with one. I thought that was going to happen.
GameStop lied to us.
Yeah, GameStop
They
played us.
leaked and unleaked. Got me hyped for no reason.
I mean,
Can you hear Chewy, by the way?
No, I hear a plane going over my office, but other than that, I'm chilling.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, no. I was waiting for it. I was watching that Breath of the Wild 2. I was like, that looks good. And I waited for that screen to go black, and I wanted to see a new Switch just pop into the frame, and then the 2022. I was like, ooh, give us a nice tease.
I feel like that between now and whenever Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, there will be some sort of Nintendo Direct for a Switch, because you know what? They usually do those solo. They don't usually collaborate when it comes to talking about hardware. That's usually a specified Nintendo Direct for themselves, so they get all the eyes are on them that day. I don't think they've ever shown off well, they have shown off hardware before, but I feel like that maybe that's their plan. They'll probably, if they want to make new hardware, I mean, it's not like they have to. Breath of the Wild doesn't need to. I'd love for it to run at a higher resolution and frame rate, but
For me. Oof.
at the end of the day,
Clank.
but at the end of the day, they know you'll buy it without that. So that's why it's probably just, it's like, yeah, sure, whatever. Maybe we'll give you a new console, and if not, you'll just deal.
Or you'll just buy another one. To buy a new Joy-Con specifically made for this thing. I don't know. I was looking forward to a Switch Pro.
I think I was too, but not without anything to come with it. Like, I don't think the Switch Pro would have had anything. Do you?
Not right now, but at least what I'm thinking is that 2022 date is gonna be for Zelda. It's when they're gonna switch it. Do like a little switch.
Switch it.
Switch it.
I feel like they could also possibly create the Switch Pro like do marketing towards a Switch Pro fall of this year, and then push it, and that way promote Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild early 2022, like February or March, which is kind of not that early, but 2 months is better than nothing. I honestly didn't think we were going to get a sequel. Is this the first Zelda game to get a sequel in its thing, or no? I feel like that's happened before.
Majora's Mask is more. It's not a sequel. It's technically like a
Side story.
like a side story set within the sort of same universe, reused assets situation. So I wouldn't call Majora's Mask a sequel, but yeah, I don't know. It might be. No, there's Zelda 2.
What do you mean?
There's Zelda, the original Zelda, and then there was Zelda 2, the side scroller.
Oh, yeah.
But do we count that though? I don't think so.
I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is that I always thought these were kind of anthologies where they tell a completely new story every time. Like Twilight Princess is different from Wind Waker, which is different from Skyward Sword, which is different from Ocarina of Time, which is different from Breath of the Wild. So for them to continue Breath of the Wild makes me think, oh, this game did too well. Also, it could just be kind of like almost like its own universe, like a cinematic universe for Zelda and Link, where the Switch universe of games is just going to be Breath of the Wild continued. So, who knows?
That's fine for me. That works for me. I am excited. I want it now.
Of course. Am I the only one who thinks maybe the Breath of the Wild 2 was originally a DLC that just got uprooted into a whole new game?
Who knows? You know what? It depends on how big the game is when it comes out. If it's like a small situation, then yes. If it's not, then yeah. It's just like they're paying a good DLC price, premium DLC.
I mean, it makes me just want to finish the DLC from the last game. Like that's what I would like to do. I think I got halfway through the second part of the DLC.
Yeah, I was playing through it, and they had this thing where you could not get hit. You could only get hit once, and then you died, and then I didn't know where to go, and then I just stopped playing. That
was a good like update type thing to do to the game to make it harder. It was like on some like Ghost of Tsushima Karasaka mode, or not that mode, but the harder mode or whatever you call it.
Yeah, I played the game on that mode.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fun.
Is it because it's too difficult, or is it just?
Well, if you're like leveled up appropriately, it's fine. But if you start from the beginning, you get just one-shotted by the archers, and you don't see it coming.
You gotta be
so
nice.
It's like, and then get hit dead. You got to do it all over again. So I was like, let me just turn this off.
I feel that. Feel like you just gotta be nice with it, bro. You just gotta get good. But yeah. For me, I mean, I don't know. I think this was a good E3, balanced, different, and just I think I went into it with no expectations. So I didn't.
Expectations. Let's go.
What did I say the wrong word?
You said
expectations. I'm hearing my voice double in my headphones. That's why. It's not you. It's because no. It's because this microphone. Shout out to Elgato for providing this product.
Shout out to Elgato for letting me buy this product.
There you go. But no, if I'm not plugged into the back of the mic like you are, I hear myself delayed by like half a second. So it's hard to talk.
Okay.
But yeah, that's why my headphones were off for a second. But yes, expectations and all. I definitely just think, E3 did its job. Like, I mean, it came through. It was digital. It was different. They hit me up to put these random interstitials in between the show that people were just doing the sleep emotes over. So that was fun. Did you see the Twitch chat at all when people were watching E3?
No.
It was so funny. Everybody was just like, boo, boring, next. The gamers are spoiled. I've said this before. So yeah, it's it's just what it's
what it is.
It is what it is. There's no way to go back now. This is just the new norm,
We're just old and haggard and evil beings.
I think we're old, and I think we're just like I feel like we don't care as much anymore, but I think that younger gamers just don't give a crap about the games that we like. I think that's what's going on.
Ew, Halo, that's for boomers.
Yeah, like Halo's for boomers, Smash Bros is for old men. Like, nowadays.
Where's Call of Duty?
The funny thing is, Call of Duty always transcends time. I think the concept of simulated murder will always make people, I guess, feel better about themselves when they're at home, which is very scary in this country, at least. But yeah, all right. With that, you want to hop into some winners and losers in between each conference?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, so I'm just gonna play these trailers. Probably at double speed because we don't need to see this. I mean, we can watch them at whatever. But let's start with Summer Games Fest. I'm only going with the conferences that mattered. I feel like
Yeah,
there's
we
like
can just hit the big three.
I skipped over a few of them. Like I didn't watch Capcom, and Capcom shouldn't even came out. I'm not sure why they made that.
Capcom, that's my loser. Since we're here, Capcom, why would you put out a show?
Why?
Where you have nothing to show?
They just wanted to be
Monster Hunter Stories. We know about that game. You've shown it like 8 times this week.
They just
what
wanted
else was there?
There was nothing.
Oh, Resident Evil 8. You just showed us a hype trailer just for some black and white text to say you just started making DLC. Why was that there? And then Phoenix Wright. Nobody. I don't say nobody, but we don't care about that. And then you give us a esport. Nobody cares about esports. Give us Street Fighter 6. That's what we're there for. Street Fighter.
I personally thought we were going to get more DLC for Street Fighter 5, but I don't even play Street Fighter 5. It's kind of unfortunate because Street Fighter 4, I used to play like semi-consistently. But, you know, I guess if you want to do that, then we can do just a quick run of the biggest losers in the sense of whatever they're called, conferences. I would say good job, or, you know, winner. I'm not going to say winners, but, well, yeah. Winners in the sense of at least they showed up and showed something. We got Summer Games Fest. They showed something. That's a winner. Who was after that? A UB Forward? It came to the show. But then, like, I skipped a lot of the other ones, like PC Game Show. A lot of them were just saying the same stuff over and over and over again. But how about we just make it a little more specific? That way we can go through the trailers and we'll talk about, like, what were wins and what were L's. So I think Elden Ring is a W. For people who are big fans of the Souls franchise and, you know, fans of all these games, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, the Souls from Software's basic, you know, entire lineup. And Elden Ring is actually, it was written and co-produced by George R.R. Martin is what they said.
Yeah, he should be working on the next Game of Thrones book.
So he was doing this instead of helping writing the ending of the TV show.
Yeah,
that's funny.
He hasn't even finished the books that the last season was based off of.
Oh, he's not. He's not even pressed. He's like, I'm cool, bro.
Those books are supposed to come out when the show started.
That's hilarious. Season 1.
So, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Still not out. So, yeah. Shout out to George Railroad Martin.
Yeah, shout out to him. And I would say Elden Ring is a W. Let's see what's next on the thing.
It's cool. Like, for me, it's one of the situations where, like, I wish I was into Souls games like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it looks cool, but I just don't like playing them.
Well, I don't like getting my ass beat over and over and over again. I wish they would give you, like, just a cheat code so you can live longer. Like, I would like if I think there's got to be something like that somewhere online. If not, then
I doubt it, because that's been a big thing. Like, should games go against creator intent and have an easy mode?
I mean,
I would say yes, but
I would say yes just because I can't keep up with every single game. So sometimes I just want to see the story, and I don't want to go on YouTube and watch a bunch of, like, trailers or something, or watch, like, the entire cutscenes edited together. I'd rather play through that if you just make it easier to play. But that's just my thought. I don't know. Did you played Borderlands? Does this look interesting to you?
It looks cool. I actually want to see what, like, the gameplay is about. That's really what it comes down to. You can show me a trailer all you want to, but the thing about Borderlands, it relies on locales and then the characters themselves, which help you get put along in the humor. So Tiny Tina is one of those characters who is pretty cool, but also very annoying at the same time. So I want to know what happens, but Butt Stallion's in there. So shout out to Butt Stallion.
Is Butt Stallion from a previous game, or is that new?
No, Butt Stallion is like a horse that Handsome Jack owned.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, so, Tiny Tina, I haven't played the game, so it looks like it could be fun. Oh, how about this Death Stranding that we covered last week?
No.
For me, it's an L because the game just didn't resonate with me, and a lot of people who watched our podcast said, like, yeah, Death Stranding kind of fell on its face a little bit.
No, you mean Amazon Man the game.
Amazon Prime, the man.
Shout out to Prime Day. That's this weekend.
Yeah, Call of Duty Season 4. I mean, that's a W because Call of Duty has kind of found a new, like, in my opinion, it's kind of found like a new life with Warzone. So I personally think that, like, as long as Warzone is a thing, Call of Duty's winning right there.
I wanted to have a PS5 update that doesn't take up 200 gigs.
Facts. Among Us, Paul. Did you play this? You played this like once or twice.
I played it when it was the hot and the new thing, and I never touched it again.
Me too. You know, I think this is a great game for the new age groups of kids who game. You know what? This reminds me of like online backyard baseball, like just the games that came standard with the computer that you could play that you found some enjoyment in.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Among Us is fun. I don't really love the intention of Among Us because all you're doing is going through the game, playing with people, and gaslighting each other, and that's not a good thing to learn. Like,
that's what you got to do sometimes.
Like, I get it.
A skill.
Yeah, I mean, technically, it's supposed to be like power of deception, but you know, who knows? Oh, this looks. I'm looking forward to this. This is definitely a W. Back for Blood. Is this it?
Yeah, I'm for sure playing that.
Yeah.
Because this ties into my overall winner of E3. But we're gonna reveal that a little bit later. But yeah, I want to play this a lot. It's gonna be really fun.
This will be fun if we hop online and play it and mess around with it because, I mean, it's created by the same
and it's
people.
free.
It's a free game.
On Game Pass, yeah, day one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Game Pass. Shout out to Game Pass. I was gonna say Back for Blood is created by the creators of Left 4 Dead, but it's not published by the same people anymore because that was Valve that published it before.
Valve.
Okay, I guess.
Hashtag Monsties.
Yeah, they were doing that online, but yeah, is this the Monster Hunter game you were talking about?
Yeah, that we've seen like a million times up until now.
But this isn't the same game that you recently purchased on your Switch, right?
No, because this is like an RPG. It's like Pokemon, literally.
Oh, really?
It's a Monster Hunter Pokemon.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's still, but the battle system is more like a rock paper scissors. I played the first one. I'm gonna get this as well, but I don't need to see it anymore.
Yeah. I remember seeing this during the trailer and I thought it looked interesting. I'm not a huge Monster Hunter person, so this is Monster Hunter Stories 2. Okay. Yeah. That's what's up, and it's like Rathalos type stuff. Yeah. Oh,
Rathalos
Amiibo.
Is the Pikachu. Are you gonna buy those, JD?
Probably not.
What? You gotta have all of them NIB.
I've gotten over that. So we've got whatever this is.
Rocket League. Fast and Furious.
You know, this is, I mean, shout out to Fast and Furious for doing all the crazy stuff. Tyrese is in that car, I assume, screaming. Ah! But that was just a trailer that randomly popped up that was interesting.
I'm interested in this game. We'll probably
what is this again?
It's a RPG. It's based off. There's been a billion games in the series. It's like Final Fantasy, but it's called Tales of. So like Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Symphonia, and now it's the new one, Tales of whatever Rise or something like that. What's it called?
This looks actually kind of cool.
It looks cool.
Battles loom on the horizon. Okay.
Yeah, it's the first one for the newer consoles coming up. So Tales of Arise is what it's called. So I'm interested in this a lot. There's not much to say because it's RPG and RPGs dictate story. You have to play through it and like the cast of characters and bands. So yeah, I'm in.
I like the way it looks at least.
So cool. Huh?
I said I like the way it looks at least, and I like you got to have the time for the RPG stuff, but this actually looks like a fun one.
Yeah, it's got an action-based combat. I don't know what the combat system is going to be for this one, so it's like you can control all four of your characters at times. So you can start off with one, set up a combo, switch to another one, and it's like a Devil May Cry ish,
that's kind of
but
cool.
not as intense. So that's what the combat system's usually like.
Tales of Arise.
Stacked.
This next game is Salt and Sacrifice, the side scroller. Well, you know, the funny thing about these games is I love that indie games are just what we played as retro games. Is that just what they call it? Retro games now? It's just like indie?
Roguelite or like.
I guess. What is this? This ain't Overwatch, is it? It looks like Overwatch. It's not. Oh no, this is another indie game that, I mean, looks fun, looks chill. I think it's just that I'm so used to games being like fully fleshed out now. And this doesn't look like it's not. It's just, you know, I think you just gotta be a fan of like, I don't dislike these though. Like my thing is like I guess the best indie game that is mainstream to me is like Cuphead. And like,
is this a SteamWorld game?
I don't know. We'll see what it says at the end.
No,
endless dungeon.
Endless dungeon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a little faster right now because we're getting through some retro games and whatnot. Paladins. No, thank you. Jurassic Park. Build your own Jurassic Park. I want to play a game where I'm fighting them like Turok. That's me.
Just play Turok.
Turok still out?
Just play the N64 version.
Chivalry. Or what is this?
I bought that before we went live.
Is this fun?
Yeah, I like the first one a lot.
Is this it? Chivalry 2, or am I tripping?
Yeah, Chivalry 2.
Oh yeah, that's it. Chivalry 2.
Chivalry. Yeah, you could like cut off somebody's arm and beat them with it.
Oh, I'm actually kind of excited for this.
We have to play the other ones.
You don't like these games. You scared.
I'll play this one.
Why? You didn't even play the first one.
I played Until Dawn.
You did not beat Until Dawn.
I did. Everybody died in my.
Oh, you did? You beat the whole game?
Yeah, I hit a switch and everybody fell through the floor and died.
What?
Spoilers. Yeah.
Did you even get to the Wendigos?
Yeah. Oh boy, with the eyes was the Wendigo.
You got to the switch. Wait, wasn't Rami Malek one?
Yeah, he was the one.
Man, that was a good game. I got to go back and watch that playthrough. That was a funny one that me and Pilar played. I don't know why we played that game. This one looks
third game in this new series called
this is the third
anthology.
Yeah, this is the third anthology. The second game I missed entirely, which was the one where the Man of Medan, I think they're on the boat.
Man of Medan was the first one. The second one I think was called like Little Hope or something.
Wait, Man of Medan came out after Until Dawn.
Yeah.
Wait, is that not the same? I know it's not the same story, but it's all the same publisher, isn't it?
The same people who made it, yeah. So this is not published by Sony.
Oh, okay.
But same concept. Big budget. What's it called? Yeah, big budget game. Pretty good.
I mean, the
Iraq
thing,
War.
I would say these games are less about the gameplay and more about the storyline and the quick time actions.
Yeah. Trying to guide people through the world and hopefully they don't die.
Yeah. I think the worst part about this is that they showed the monster at the end. And I'm like, why would y'all show the monster?
Oh, well, don't show me. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my God. It looks like all the other monsters.
I don't want to see
it. Looks like a chupacabra.
A goat.
What was this? This is
This
looks
what's
Metro.
it called?
Looks like
Tarkov.
Metro.
Escape from.
Oh yeah, this is Tarkov. Cool. Escape from Tarkov.
You skip through it on your watch the. I watched that.
I skipped through it the last time.
She's like, okay, skip.
Tarkov is a cool game.
Skip.
It ain't no Call of Duty. No, it is a good game. I just don't play it like that. I think the only person I watch play is Dr. Lupo. Shout out to Ben.
Shout out.
But I mean, I don't know. I think Summer Games Fest actually had some decent stuff, but I think these are all in different order, by the way. This is
they're good stuff. It's just stuff that didn't appease to your boy.
No, yeah, this game kind of looked fun. This is like a Sims simulator or like a high school Sims. I forgot what
2 Point Campus.
Yeah, it looks funny, but
they have one with the hospital.
This game I'm looking forward to. I forgot what this is called.
Oh, It's made by the people who made that one game. What's
Rollerblade
that one game?
Stallion.
Like Red Matter or something? What's his game called?
Red Matter. I forgot the name of this, but what is
Red
this?
Ash is what it's called, I think.
This is called Red
I
Ash?
think.
No, this is called
It
like
looks cool.
Solar Ash. Solar Ash Ketchum.
Solar Ash Ketchum.
I don't even
that's
think
cool though.
This one looks cool because it looks like a mixture of Panzer Dragoon, Zone of the Enders, and Jet Set Radio. Even though it's probably not going to play like any of those, but Solar Ash, yeah, there you go.
Solar Ash.
Epic. It's made by published by Epic Games. That's interesting. Oh, this is
Another Left 4 Dead.
no. Well, yeah, this is the one. This is the one where it's like 70s people. You're in the 70s in space. Something like.
70s.
I would say this
I
is
don't know.
an L for me. I don't think this is anything too amazing to look forward to. I'm gonna skip through because there's a lot of conferences we have to cover. The Anacrusis.
And the Cruise.
Shout out to the POCs though. I appreciate y'all.
PLC. Gotta have them all in there. Oh, what is this? Is this no, what is this? What is this?
I forgot.
Oh, this is the vampire game. The Masquerade Battle Royale.
But wait, it's not the same one from the Bethesda conference.
No. This is a different game.
What's with vampires getting like this reboot?
Resurgence.
What is this? Like I'm not
Vampires. Oh, vampires are the new zombies.
I'd be terrified if vampires were actually zombies, but I don't know. Something about this just looks like Twilight if they wanted a video game, you know?
Yeah. Twilight was actually pretty cool, at least the last movie, where they actually showed like this brutal war. It's like, damn, people getting murked.
I think I actually stopped watching after like the fourth one. I forgot how many.
I saw them all on dates with different women in each movie. It was a good time.
Oh, player.
Yeah. Past life.
Blood Hunt, Vampire Blood Hunt. I don't know, something about that just doesn't look great, but not bad, but not amazing. This one looks kind of fun. This is made by the same people who made Friday the 13th, I believe.
Oh, really?
It's the same. It's the same gameplay mechanics. But I think
Evil
it's
Dead.
Yeah, I think that's what this is. Evil Dead.
Yeah, that's Ash for sure.
You said that's
no,
what?
it looks cool. Ash.
Ash what?
That's the character's name.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it looks fun. I think my thing is, I don't know how it's gonna run or play when it's just, I guess, 4 people. Maybe you're just going against hordes of zombies, but I'm sure there might be a mode similar to the Jason mode where you can have Jason chase you and it's one of the people who are playing, because it looks like it has the exact same mechanics, like verbatim.
Dead by Daylight.
Definitely, to me, this is a better looking version of Dead by Daylight, but Dead by Daylight's mechanics are specific to its, I guess, fan base, and they have a big fan base. The Dead by Daylight, they have the new Resident Evil patch, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you can play as like Nemesis and Leon Kennedy and all these other characters.
Yeah, I wish I could get into that game.
You need a group of people to play with you kind of consistently. Like, it's not a game that you just jump on by yourself from what I've seen. All right, we're going to skip through Evil Dead. It was pretty chill. I don't really care much for it. Definitely don't care for this. Oh, this game was kind of cute. It looks like something off of a Nintendo 3DS.
What is it called?
It's like a watercolor game or something called Chicory, A Colorful Tale, available now.
Ooh, Chicory.
Chicory. And then we got some sort of game that looks indie but also looks mainstream. Looks like some sort of Lost Ark. Looks like Raid Shadow Legends, but it's not. And then, this was cool. What's it called?
Oh yeah, Metal Slug Tactics.
Metal
baby.
Slug Tactics. That was well put together.
I want to play the heck out of that game.
I think I'm just so used to side-scrolling Metal Slug, I wouldn't know if this. I mean, I think I could hop into this just for fun. Because this
I
is
love
like,
tactics games.
what is the name of like the genre for tactics games? Is it TTS or something?
No, you're thinking of RTS, which is a real-time strategy. It's a different game genre.
What isn't this the same as like well, what's a comparison to this game? It's not. Oh no, RTS is like
XCOM.
yeah, XCOM,
RTS is
all the big games.
what's that game? It's
World
not
of
a roguelike,
Warcraft.
It's not a MOBA. Warcraft has one.
Isn't a MOBA is like Diablo in them?
No, Diablo is an action RPG.
Well, I don't know what the hell I'm
MOBA
talking about.
Is League of Legends and
League,
Dota
that's it.
2.
All right. Well,
Karma.
with that being said, I think Summer Games Fest did a decent job. I think Jeff Keighley does a decent job of getting in connection with people to actually want to show off games. So good on him. This is also another game that I was about to skip. I guess it's called something of Lana or something. I'm not sure. Planet of Lana.
Planet of Lana. Where's Rusev?
You said where's Rusev?
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Her husband. Wrestling joke.
Rosslyn?
Wrestling.
Did you say a wrestling joke?
Yep.
Who for what characters?
Lana and Rusev. They're married.
Boy, you talking to the wrong one about wrestling. But yeah, that looked chill. Oh, of course, Nier Automata and Fall Guys. That's the greatest.
Your favorite game of all time? Game of the year?
Game of the year. But I don't play this anymore. But still, game of the year. I got too many crowns. I had to retire.
I still haven't got one.
You don't play. That's why. And you don't like games that challenge you. When they do that, you put them down. Outlast.
I like challenging games.
No, you don't. Outlast.
Boring.
It's not boring. You didn't get challenged. You just said Outlast, Demon Souls, Fall Guys. Games you can't win easily.
But I played them. I played Demon Souls.
That ain't it.
Played Sekiro. Got pretty far in that.
Oh, I'm not on the right thing. My bad.
Got pretty far in that.
Transfer. All right. So, what was after this? Ubisoft came through, and I'm definitely gonna go fast on this footage. We got Far Cry 6.
Cool. I'll play it.
I mean, I like the stuff they've implemented into the game, like that backpack that shoots rockets and all the other random stuff. I feel like Ubisoft just has a lot of the same stuff every year. There's not really much that's going to change, I guess, it in general, you know?
Yeah, you know what you're going to get when you get a Ubisoft game. Big
Pretty
open world,
much.
Lots of icons.
I do like
Liberate a zone.
I do like Giancarlo, right? Giancarlo Esposito.
You mean Gus Fring.
Esposito. I like him. I like what he's capable of. He brings a different type of vibe to something like this, but it's very cool that he's even involved in the game, I would say. And we'll see what the final product looks like. I'm sure it'll be a fun game to check out, play, and I don't know.
We're gonna play it. At least I know I'm for sure gonna play that game.
The last one I played was Far Cry Primal. I enjoyed it, but I never got far enough. Now this one, I don't know what the heck this was for. I don't know why why are we making an Avatar video game?
You know what I had the thought of? Was like, was Avatar really that good to begin with?
No, that movie was ass. I mean, it was good for the time it came out in.
Yeah, technology wise is what made it cool, but like as a world and stuff, I was like, I don't understand why it has its own like Disney world at a theme park.
Because James can't, because it made so much money.
That's probably why.
That's only why.
I don't know. And they have like 4 movies that are like done apparently.
I'm not even. But my thing is
to catch up.
My thing is, the interest for this franchise isn't even there. If you're being honest with yourself, because if that's the case, you would have given us a sequel by now. The movie came out in 2008 or 9 or whatever.
But the thing about it is they fit, like, the movie is done. They shot like Avatar 2, 3, and 4 like back to back.
What?
Yeah.
Well, then what is going on?
Probably just waiting for advances in technology and stuff to bring James Cameron's vision to life.
What the hell? Oh my god, you're not wrong. It says it online on IMDb. It says Avatar 2 is coming out next year. Avatar 3 is coming out in 2024, and Avatar 5 is coming out in 2028. Nobody wants this.
Disney does. They want that.
I don't even think Disney wants this. I feel like this is like a James Cameron needs to be better than Avengers feeling.
Yeah, because Avatar is the #1 highest grossing movie of all time.
Oh yeah, it took the spot back again after they did it. They let it be out there internationally.
They re-released it in China.
I just think that I just think Avatar was never that cool, and I have no idea why it's as hyped as people are trying to hype it. Speaking of hype, let's go Rabbids plus Mario, baby. Let's get it.
I'm down for this.
Did you play the last one?
I did. I wanted to. I never played the DLC though with Donkey Kong.
I didn't play that either. I didn't get as far as you. I played the game for a little bit. I think I made a video about it, and then that was it. But I love that Nintendo is so almighty and powerful that they basically said, "Oh, we'll give you a teaser of something that we are involved with on someone else's conference." So, check that out real quick.
Rabbid Luma. So that means we're gonna get a Rabbid Rosalina.
They already showed Rabbid Rosalina.
They did?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
or they're like, I think they did. It's like, it's in this trailer somewhere.
We got to go. Let's go do it right now.
Give me my gun.
Give me my guns. Oh, Mario, don't use your gun. Luigi, you better back up off of me, doggy.
This is, sorry, for those who are listening to the audio, I'm sure this is just weird. We're rewatching E3 and talking about it as we go. There she is.
Oh, there she is.
That's Bae, bro.
Is she like 8 billion feet tall too?
Nah, I don't think so. I think Rabbids are a little shorter. I don't know what's going on. Rabbid Rosalina looks depressed. I think this is just an interesting franchise because I'm not sure why it's happening.
I'm just not used to seeing Mario strapped up.
It's fun though, isn't it?
So I got the cat. Give me the blicky.
It's like it's like that Pokemon gun game we looked at.
Power World.
What's it called? Power World?
Pal World? PAL?
Oh, bro, we got to show that on stream because I think we mentioned that in our last podcast, and they were like, "What are you talking about?" So we got to find. I'll find the link for that. But yeah,
hold on, I'll find it on the.
Okay. But yeah, Mario Rabbids, that was interesting. What's this? Is this Extraction? Yeah, this is the.
You can skip it. You can skip.
No, I'm going through it. I'm going through it because I don't care about this, and it's our podcast. We can talk about how we want. But this is the Extraction for, God, what is that game called? Rainbow
Six Siege.
I kind of think this will actually be good because I've never played a Rainbow Six that wasn't about search and destroy. So this actually looks kind of fun.
We'll see. I don't know. There's too many Left 4 Dead likes coming out this next year.
Oh yeah, they're all starting to copy and paste old entities and IPs now. But from what I'm seeing, this looks interesting. Whole bunch of firefighters.
Wasn't she possessed or something? Is she supposed to turn on her team?
I don't know. Does
That's
she?
what I was
Maybe
waiting
she transforms in the helicopter. This game used to be Rainbow Six Quarantine, and then they changed the name.
Yep.
Because nobody likes quarantine. So they talk about, Valhalla. Did you beat Valhalla?
No, the game's too damn long.
Wow, I never heard of you not beating an Assassin's Creed game. You love those games.
Like, it took me like 2 years to beat Origins, the one before this.
You doing all the side quests? Just do the main quest.
Like even the main quest just takes forever because like when you think you're done, because the way that the game works is you have your main story, and then you have your assassination targets, but you don't get the real ending unless you do both.
Ah, that's annoying. Well, you could always just YouTube the real ending.
Yeah, but and then with the hit list is they don't tell you who it is, so you have to find clues in the world and go to places and find notes, and then it'll be like so and so's part of the cult of Cosmos, and you have to go take them out. And that's what you do. But no, I'll beat it eventually. Just not right now.
I feel that. This looks kind of cool. This is an animated series. Not that it has anything to do with gaming, but I think it's like a what was the thing we just saw? Rainbow Six, like a Rainbow Six anime.
Oh, that's cool. I'll watch it if it's on something that I have.
I think it's on Netflix or something. I'm not sure, but she like
the animation looks good though,
it looks fun. It looks different.
and she's dead.
I know, right? I was thinking the same thing, but I watched this and it was, I forgot what it is. They're creating some sort of new world, and this is, where is it? I think they show it right here. Rainbow Six, North Star, Thunderbird joins the squad.
Thunderbird.
What's the
North
word?
Star.
Thunderbird. All right, let's skip.
Next
Oh, this
week.
game looks fun. I
I want to play that.
This game looks like this is the best thing that Ubisoft showed off. Riders Republic. I thought this
Yeah.
was fire.
I'm definitely playing this game.
It just looks like a good old time. Like, because if you could get online and do like massive groups of people riding up and down the road, or even just getting like, shoot, 20 anyway, like if it's like battle royale, like whatever. Like, did you just see that dude? He was on a jet ski in the middle of nowhere. It's so weird.
Bicycles and Dave Mir's BMX and flight suits.
And they're skateboarding
pilot
and
wings.
they're snowboarding.
See, it's the
This
best
reminded,
game.
huh?
This is rocket power the game.
Yo, low key, we are riders on a mission. Oh man,
Yeah.
I just like it because it reminds me of SSX Tricky, and then you can just randomly do BMX biking down hills right here. And also, I think they showed like a skateboard park, which was pretty sick.
If they had this in VR, that'd be fun.
Yeah, they're
On PC.
their bitrate looks crazy though. But yeah, Riders Republic might be the best thing that I think Ubisoft showed off personally for me. And even just this like whatever, this jet airplane flying simulator thing that they've got going on here. Very cool stuff. Let's see if there's anything else. No, Todrick Hall's dancing and
I
singing
don't
and
Sandra Call.
singing and
You were at
dancing.
work.
Just dance, baby, just dance.
Their best-selling franchise. Let's
some
go.
commercial. Oh, Rocksmith. You know what's
Rocksmith.
You know what's funny? Ubisoft actually called me about that the other day, and they didn't call me. They emailed me and said, "Hey, would you like a copy of Rocksmith?" And I was like, "Does it come with a free guitar?" And they were like, "No, you need a guitar to play." I was like, "So what are you calling me for, man?" Or
But they gave it to me. I would have played bass. That's how I've been.
I could get a code for you.
I've been playing Rocksmith on my Xbox. That's how I've been learning these songs to learn how to slap bass to.
I feel that. After this, you know what it is. It was the Xbox conference, which I believe you told me might be your favorite, which I might have to agree with. Oh, hold on. I have the audio up. Sorry about that, anyone who's listening to the audio version. So they started off kind of heavy with Starfield, right? So that was a
On
cool...
the number I've been seeing over and over again recently.
What do you mean?
1111. It's like this is gonna sound weird. I feel like this is gonna get a real metaphysical. No, it's I've been noticing recently, I've always been catching the time at 1111 almost every day for the past 3 weeks.
Wait, what are you talking about? Are you talking about in these trailers?
No, in real life.
What about...
So
Okay.
it ties into this game because this game comes out on 11/11/22.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, I think the universe is speaking to me.
You do
It's
know
telling me that
11/11
Starfield-
is like a thing, right?
No,
Are you not aware that like 11/11 means like good luck?
well, I must be blessed then because I've been seeing it every day for the last 2 weeks. I've been taking a screenshot of it unintentionally.
So you've recently been thinking you're some sort of wizard and shit, but you
No, I
didn't
thought
know
it was
that 1111 is quite literally a thing that like has been around for millennia, and it's about like it says in numerology, some new age believers often link 1111 to chance or coincidence.
1122, there it is.
It is an example of synchronicity. For instance, those who are seeing 1111 on a clock often claim it as an auspicious sign or signaling a spirit presence. Paul, you're just seeing a pretty common set of numbers back to back.
I'm cursed.
No, these are good things.
My car broke down today.
Oh my god. That's so funny, bro.
It's whatever. I think
all right, so Paul thinks he's a wizard.
Wizard.
I guess this is Halo's multiplayer. Now, you know, for me, Halo obviously Halo's not necessarily the best thing that I saw from the Xbox showcase. Probably the thing that I can relate to the most, but I mean, I think Starfield looked really good and some other stuff, but you know, I have no idea what's going to happen with the Master Chief.
I want to play this. I want to play this so bad.
So what is this? Because I made my reaction and on accident thought that this was Battle Royale.
No, it's just multiplayer.
This is just regular multiplayer, like big team battle, or what?
Yeah, so they upped the multiplayer player count. Did you watch they had a, what's it called, demo? Not a demo, but a full-blown presentation based off multiplayer like 2 days after this. You watch that yet?
No, I'll watch it later. Yo, that was fire. The grappling hook to grab another weapon, that's fire. Get your ass out of here, boy. Yeah, Halo multiplayer looks fun. I mean, my question is though, is this like deathmatch or is this King of the Hill? Like, there's so many different multiplayer options.
King of the Hill.
And usually the bigger maps with the most players are meant for like big team battle, where it's like a huge team and you try to get to a certain number faster, or I don't even know what else. Maybe like games that don't have, in my opinion, the same purpose as like deathmatch or whatever. Looks fun though.
Like, if they're giving a bigger player count, that means they probably need to have bigger maps.
Yeah.
But I hope my favorite mode is still in here. Fire team or horde mode.
Oh, maybe. That came when they created what's it called? Reach.
ODST.
Yeah. Halo Infinite multiplayer. So here it is. So the multiplayer is free to play though.
Yeah, it's free. Everybody.
That's interesting. You wouldn't make a free multiplayer if you weren't trying to bring in a bunch of people to do something new, similar to Epic Games and Call of Duty and whatever. I feel like they might have some sort of mode similar. I don't know if it'll be a battle royale, but something.
I have a feeling battle royale is going to come later in a later patch.
Probably
like a year in, so like 2022. They're like, okay, guys, you've played Blood Cults, you've played other maps in Halo, but now, Chief, we have a problem. Cortana, what is it? There's 100 Spartans dropping into this location. Only one of us will survive. Battle Royale, boom, 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 boom. Or Cortana Royale.
Cortana Royale. Well, you get, when you want Cortana Royale, you got right here, Battlefield 2042 or something?
2042.
And this is like 128 big team multiplayer games?
128 players per team, yeah. I mean, per map, yeah.
This is a Battle Royale, right? They did Battle Royale already, didn't they?
They did have one, but it was trash. Nobody really played it.
So I guess this is them trying to fix that?
No, what they're doing is they want to switch up the map mid-match to kind of make it a new type of environment, like a new map in the middle of a game. So it's not like the world's closing in. It's just the storms will happen and buildings will get knocked down and the terrain of the map changes itself, not just
that sounds kind of fun.
That. So
real-time map changing.
They've been doing Levolution stuff like that for a long time. This is just like the next. Why am I John Cena-ing? this is the next incarnation of that.
I mean, I like the way it looks. It looks pretty crazy.
Yeah, but the thing people are complaining about is there's no
threw a car into him.
That's dope. There's no single player campaign, and they're charging $70 for it on the new consoles. So people are like, "Why are you charging us $70 for just a straight up multiplayer game?"
Because that's all y'all want. Why wouldn't we charge you $70 for something that's gonna have you playing for the next 2 or 3 years? We got to make money too.
Right. And then another thing I've been seeing is like all these prices for games. Like if they're digital, it's like, why is it $70 if it's still digital? Because you don't have to print a disc. You don't have to.
That's true.
Make any of that stuff. So that's been a thing I've been seeing this last week, based off of E3, because people are mad that they're charging $70 for the Metroid game.
Oh,
not $60.
Wait, the Metroid game that we saw on Nintendo?
They're charging $60 for that, yeah.
Hail to the no.
You're gonna get it for free. Probably,
Shout out to Nintendo for providing that
product.
Shout out to Nintendo for providing those products. All right, so that Battlefield game looks aight. Here's this game, Redfall, you were talking about. Oh no, Redfall. Yeah, that one looked fun. This was an interesting trailer.
I love Arcane though. They make such good games.
What games did they made? The one in the past that you like, where it's like you're a spy, but it's not a spy. What's it called?
Dishonored.
That's them, right?
Yeah, they made Dishonored. They made the new Prey that came out a couple years ago, which is fantastic.
They also made Deathloop, didn't they?
Deathloop, yep, that's coming out. Should have been out last December, but it's okay. We'll wait till September again. And
you want them to crunch, Paul?
What's that? What's that bar? Nestle Crunch Bar? They should have.
They're humans too, Paul. They're human.
Are they?
They are. That's why. That's why you got Cyberpunk the way you got it.
That wasn't crunch culture. That was just
that was crap culture. Them motherfuckers shit on that game.
There's a new patch that just came out today as we recorded.
Oh man, I'm so excited to play it.
I know, me too.
This game looks interesting. Shout out to
but apparently it's an open world game as well.
Oh.
So it's not a Left 4 Dead like as everybody thinks it is. It's a situation where it's an open world game, but with 4 players, you could probably play it co-op.
I didn't think it was a Left 4 Dead game. I thought it was just like, I don't know. I thought it was just like 4-player vampire action, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, this is coming to Xbox. Hades.
I have it.
Psychonauts 2, 16 years later. I'll
play it.
Have you played the first one?
Yeah.
Was that on Xbox 360 or regular Xbox?
No, that was on the first Xbox.
Damn.
So whenever that was.
It looks fun.
I'm here for this. It's coming to Game Pass also, so I'm just.
To me, this is one of those moments where I see a game that gets like a continuation however long later, and it makes me think like, dang bro, why can't we just get a Beautiful Joe 2, or why can't we just get a Parappa the Rapper 3, or why can't we just get Jet Set Radio 2 and all that? Obviously those are owned by other companies, but you know what I mean, that's what goes through my head.
You gotta blame Capcom, you gotta blame Sega, you gotta blame Canada. Blame Canada.
I thought you were gonna say you gotta believe.
Oh no. You always gotta believe, but no.
This game looked kind of cool. I remember this. I forgot what it was called. It was like you're like a detective.
Yeah, this game looks dope. I like the art style.
Yeah, the art style
got like
looks
Remembrance
clean.
or something.
I don't know. We have to.
Like a.
It's weird because it's a mixture of 2D and 3D.
Yeah, this is a game which will get by on style alone.
Like, yeah, because the foreground is kind of like futuristically new age, while the backgrounds are all 8-bit and retro, or 16-bit or whatever, or 32, I guess.
That's
replaced. All right.
Also coming to Game Pass.
What is? Oh, this
Slime Rancher.
Slime Rancher. Shout out to Slime Rancher.
The first one.
Slime Rancher 2.
Okay. Why did I thought this wasn't this? What is this?
Oh,
Atomic Heart. This one's gonna be
Atomic Heart.
good. This is the one that me and Gabriel watched, but also I don't know why I said this is. I feel like I watched this and said this is what Fallout should have been.
Nah, Fallout's Fallout.
I guess this looks heat though. It looks like an intro. You know what? This almost looks like what's it called should have been. Death Stranding in the sense of gameplay.
This gives me BioShock vibes.
There you go. BioShock. That's a better.
Big BioShock. Ooh.
That was cool.
Wiggled something.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. This one looks really interesting.
Also coming to Game Pass.
Fighting these robots, boy. They about to whoop your ass. Ooh. Yeah, it is coming to Game Pass.
Heart.
Game
Which
Pass
leads
is
me to my that's my winner of E3.
Xbox because it has Game Pass.
No, Game Pass is the winner of E3.
I always think, whenever I think of Game Pass, I look at it from the perspective of like, oh yeah, that's cool, but y'all ain't got no games that I want to actually pass through. There's nothing that I care about on there yet.
Yeah, but the thing about it is everything they showed except for maybe 3 games are all coming to Game Pass. So it doesn't matter what you like. The value that you're paying for Game Pass for the year is way worth more than you would pay for a game. If you bought 2 games regular price, you're paying for a whole year of Game Pass.
Of
You're
course.
getting a lot of these games for not free, but for a limited time.
No, but it's definitely definitely a better deal. They just need games for me to want to play. Unfortunately, all the games I want to play right now are on my PlayStation 5 or my Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, but like Halo 5 Game Pass.
When that comes
Forza
out.
5
Halo
Game
6.
Pass. Infinite Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
All the games you saw, Fable when that drops, whenever 2023 or whatever. Game Pass. It's all there.
But are you well, you're a person who probably would in that position, then you definitely don't purchase the games. You just play it on Game Pass, right?
Right.
I'm like for someone like me, Halo is a game that I would like to have like the physical copy of probably, or the digital one to own just in case they ever take it off of Game Pass, which I don't know if that's a thing. Kind of like Netflix.
No. Well, if it's owned by Microsoft, they just keep it on there, so Halo's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
So they're like for the normal average person who can't really afford to buy too many games or anything, if you pay for 2 games up front, you get all these like 27 games they showed plus random bangers that they'll just throw up on there in between time. So you're not really losing any money. You're getting more things, and it's good for the publishers as well because they make more money off of the Game Pass deals than people buying them because people go out and buy them afterwards if they enjoy them so much. So shout out to Game Pass, which is my winner of E3.
I feel
and
that.
they're about to bring it to TVs and stuff too. It's done. I feel like Microsoft is making PlayStation has the games you really want to play, but like as a good deal for gamers themselves, Xbox is killing it.
Yeah, no, I think Xbox is actually probably for gamers more than a lot of other companies right now, and I think it's probably even just jumping into the more of the games that they have to find out if you do or don't enjoy them. Like I haven't ever had I haven't had the chance to play that one game that came out. What was it called? Requiem or something, where it's like you go in and out of 2 different worlds.
Returnal?
No, not Returnal. The other one for Xbox that's like a scary game. I can't remember the name now.
Oh, I know what it's called. I know what you're talking about.
Hold on, I can find it right here.
It's the girl holding like the lamp and it's like half her face.
It's taking me forever. Hold on, I have it right here. The Medium.
The Medium.
And then what is this? Oh, Requiem. There we go. There's the game.
Nice. Plague.
There's a bunch of games coming out. We just got it, and it's going to be play a day one with a Game Pass. Sea of Thieves.
Game Pass. Sea of Thieves, Pirates of the Caribbean DLC. I'm actually going to play Sea of Thieves finally.
I'll play with you. I feel like this game's finally becoming what people thought it originally was.
Yeah, they got the Disney cosign, so we have to.
They got the Disney cosign. My thing is, how is it that Disney is allowed to continue to use this character that Johnny Depp isn't playing anymore?
Because it's not Johnny Depp, it's Jack Sparrow.
Nah, it's Johnny Depp, bro. Like,
That's Jack Sparrow.
that's Johnny Jack Depp Sparrow.
Ooh, I want to play this game too. You're fast forwarding through it.
I was getting to the gameplay. What's it
This
called?
game was dope. It's like Euclidean or something, but it's pretty much is made by the same team who's made Suikoden back in the day. So it's pretty much the new Suikoden, but not called that because of licensing.
Isn't it similar to that game on Switch that you like playing? I forgot what it's called. Not Breath of Fire, that's Henry's game, but you know what I'm talking about.
Henry's Breath of Fire. There's a bunch of games on the Switch that I like to play.
But you know which one I'm talking about, the one that they showed recently, and it's like this exact type of thing, sprites, and they're moving. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, you're thinking of not Bravely Default.
Yeah, that's it. Bravely Default.
Different type of battle system, but yeah.
It looks cool. It looks cool, baby.
Anime, man. Anime banger.
More Giancarlo Esposito.
I am Gus Fring. I'm Gus Fring.
Goose
In every
Fring.
game I play, I am Gus Fring.
Oh yeah, they brought this. Did you ever play this?
No.
What is it called again?
It's called Outgrow. Actually, I don't know the names.
No, you about to call it Outer Worlds. This is the one where you're.
No. It's like Outgrown or something, or
It's
Overgrown.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. The video.
Honey, I
game.
Shrunk the Kids. Yeah, that's what. Let's just be.
How come we haven't played this? This looks like it'd be kind of fun just to mess around with.
On Game Pass, I'll play it. I'm downloading it right now.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the video game. What is this called? Skipping ahead. There it is. Grounded.
Grounded.
Is that what it was always called?
Shroom and Doom.
Shroom and
Not
Doom.
those shrooms.
I don't know what. Oh, there we go. There's a
Diablo 2 remaster.
action RPG. You say?
You can skip it. It's already out on PC. It's been out.
Yeah. Also, if y'all hear noise in the background, it's my fan. Skip this Among Us. Let's get through this because this one, Outer Worlds 2.
I'm down for it. I like the first one a lot.
Did you beat it?
Yeah. It's made by the people who made like the original Fallout games, but it played like Fallout 3, but just didn't have the license. So
That's cool.
that's cool. It's about corporations and stuff. Just Amazon taking over the world and having its own planet, and different corporate wars happening. It's tongue-in-cheek type of game. It's really cool.
Okay, I feel that.
If they give them more budget for this next one, and like more like money to like craft a bigger world, that's cool. Because the other one felt pretty small. It didn't feel like a sprawling world, like a Fallout or anything. So if they make it more like a real Fallout, I'm down for it.
Okay. It's made by the same people as Fallout, no?
The original Fallout.
Oh, that's cool. This game looks really interesting.
Oh, it's got Rey Skywalker.
Have you seen this one? You saw this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
12
the one,
minutes.
12 minutes you have to, and I think that's what the game actually pertains in, you like trying to figure out how to accomplish the story in 12 minutes or less every time you get into a new, I think, run. So I'm curious to see how it works, but it looks fun, and it's day one with Game Pass, probably.
Day one with Game Pass. Everything, bro. Except for like Far Cry, that's not on Game Pass. Flight Simulator looks dope. I wish I cared.
This game looks cool. Chernobyl.
Stalker.
It's like some Chernobyl game.
It's called Stalker. It's an old PC game that just got bought out. They're making a new one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that vibe. Like it looks like it's got a decent story. I don't know if it's gonna have a multiplayer, but I think story-wise and just FPS story, I personally think it looks cool. I don't know who this dude is.
His facial animation scares me.
Well, I feel like they updated his facial animations compared to these guys, because they don't look like that. So I think they
he
put
gets
a
all
lot
up
of
in
budget
your
into
face,
him.
and it's like uncanny valley at parts of it when he's speaking. Like, oh, it's a little too.
It's a little too on the nose,
close.
a little too close,
Yeah,
a little too close to
it's a
home.
little weird. It's a little weird.
Facts.
It's not showing the Age of Empires. We skip that. It's not my cup of tea.
I mean, shout out to everybody whose teacup it is filling, but yeah, interesting game. This one looks interesting too. It's definitely an indie game, and it's about like the end of the world or something happening, and a family busy, I guess, sleeping through it or watching Netflix or something. And then next thing you know, there's like monsters and aliens who are helping them. Somerville or Somewhereville looks interesting.
I'll play that. It's on Game Pass. Day one Game Pass.
But
ESO, you can skip that.
I feel like we're just scrolling through games and seeing if they're good or not. So
Forza, love it.
Forza Horizon 5 is definitely a W for Xbox, and it looks good, and it takes place in wonderful Mexico City. They would not stop saying they would not stop saying Mexico City during that reveal.
Shout out to the Hot Wheels.
Leading the way. This is one of the only games where I'm like, golly, the graphics are good.
Look at the ray tracing in the puddles, JD.
Man, look at those puddles. If only I could drive those puddles.
Look at those puddles.
Oh man.
Look at how the dirt reflects off the car.
You know how else the dirt reflects off of cars? The same way it is when I go outside and I look at real cars.
It's not the same.
It's not.
There's no ray tracing.
Isn't it better?
It's not the same.
Isn't it better to see it outside?
No, because we have low HD eyes. This is 4K, JD. 4K with
low
ray tracing.
HD eyes is what this man called us. Well, me and my low HD eyes, all the Yakuzas and whatnot, including
so good.
The new one.
So good.
How's the new one going? You still playing it?
I love it. It's so good. See, the thing about it is they show this game off like it's really, really goofy, and it has its goofy moments, but it's actually pretty damn serious.
I bet it is.
And
then they have that other Yakuza game being developed that's coming out as well, right?
Which one? Judgment?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so Judgment is going to start taking over like the old school style of beat 'em up that the other Yakuzas were in the actual Yakuza series, while it's following this character Kiryu is going to stay in the RPG world.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I would say if you guys have Game Pass, I would say play Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Like a dragon. Yakuza.
I believe that was. What is
this is the best game. This is the best game that they announced. This is the one. This is the one I'm hyped about. This is it for me. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's go. This looks
Pet
so.
Beasts.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad that Gang Beasts really got ripped off by this, and low key kind of by Fall Guys, like in a certain sense. Like,
yeah.
Gang Beasts deserves this one very much specifically. Like, this game is Gang Beasts, but with animals, and you have like funny little, I don't know, you call it weapons and whatnot, but it
I wonder
definitely.
if they could get sued.
I think. Sorry, I yawned, but yeah, I think it has different gameplay mechanics, so it's just different enough where they can't get in trouble, even though it looks, and in my opinion, the way I'm looking at it, I mean, it feels like it's the same thing.
It's Gang Beasts.
It is, isn't it? Except that some of their fighting, yo, this looks kind of fun. It's called Party Animals, right? I think so.
Hey, get it with a little.
It's not as. I feel like it's not
Roman
as.
Reigns.
Yeah, I feel like it's not as specific as Gang Beasts was when it came to fighting each other. The fighting looks a little bit different. All right, we got the Ascent, and they didn't even show the Halo stuff. They just showed the multiplayer. I don't think they showed the story. But
No.
It's all good. You know me. From Xbox, Halo is mine, number one. And then if we're talking about the final event that actually mattered, we got to go with Nintendo. We're talking the Switch. We're talking, all the stuff that we managed to see. Were you awake on time? Uh-oh, you're pixelated. Did you click something on your computer?
I can't change it. I don't know what happened.
What did you just click? You just opened up something. Yeah, you did. You're closing it now. Yeah. Yeah, what did you open? What did you open on? A game?
No, I just turned Steam on, like the app.
Turn that shit off. Because your internet can't hack it, boy.
Oh yeah, it might cut off again. Let's see. So.
No, Paul, I'm not trying to ruin the stream. I'm not trying to ruin our recording. Stop.
Let's
no, you look good right now. Delete, turn off Steam, and finish this podcast.
Steam is gone. Just.
All right. Well, yeah, the Nintendo Switch. You know what it is. I mean, they came in hot for me, bro. If I'm being honest, they came in trying to murder people. I was like, yo, am I tripping or is? First things first, I mean, this isn't what started it off. This is just footage from the Nintendo conference. That it's all in different orders, so it's not going to go similar. Breath of the Wild 2 though, I really want this. Like, we're going back to Skyloft. We got to go, learn something up in the air. And
yeah,
I'm excited. Sorry, we saying?
I was like, the rumor going is everybody thought the game was going underground because of the earlier trailer, but no, we're going to the moon.
Might be a little bit of both, honestly. Link is getting some. I mean, if that is Link, people keep saying that it could be Zelda, but it's like no, because that means one of her, the front of her body might be out. But I think that I don't know what to think. It looks like some time has passed. I'm hoping that, for me, just something I would hope for is that we would get to play as Zelda. That would be fun. And switch between them. Maybe there's a mission where you have to save her and then vice versa. She has to save him. Obviously, I missed something right there. I just realized that the castle of Hyrule was lifted into the sky because
by these giant paws.
Because Ganon and his calamity magic or whatever is still deeply rooted underground. You know what? That's probably right, similar to what you said, where it'll be going underground. Because that was the one thing about Breath of the Wild I hated, was not being able to finish the game knowing that Ganon had been defeated, because they always reset you right before you go in, right before it's over. So they might have done that on purpose. Because they were like, oh no, we think we're going to make a sequel to this, so his evil needs to be lingering still.
Yes. Because the game ends with them kind of saying oh, we have more stuff to finish off. So yeah, it gives us a chance to go forward. And I'm okay with that.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing whatever it is they come up with, and I might go back and finish playing the rest of that DLC from the previous game when I find some time, just because I was pretty much done with it. I was going out of my way, I think, to get all of the costumes that they had that were extra. I think you could dress as Tingle and evil Ganon in a Link outfit with horns I have and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's a great game. It was 10 out of 10. It really did launch the Switch with some oomph, even for people who were never big Legend of Zelda fans or ever played that game. So I think they did a great job. Now, you already know my feelings about what they did here. This is quite literally a flex and then some, because I think I always thought someone from Bandai Namco would make it into Smash Bros, but I guess I wasn't sure who it would be, but Kazuya makes sense. And this is such an epic trailer, because remember where this game started. Remember where its roots were, where all the characters were running in the field of flowers, and it was the whole "who you be," and now it's Oh, we're covering his face. Sorry. But now it's like we got Kazuya. Man, we got Kazuya, Banjo-Kazooie. We got, who else is in it? We got Snake. We have Sonic. We have Mega Man. We have Pac-Man. We have Mario. Bruh,
Bogard.
Terry Oh my God, Terry Bogard. Hero.
Simon from Castlevania.
Bruh, this is the greatest game. In my opinion, this is the greatest gaming crossover. Fortnite is like Fortnite doesn't count to me. I mean, it does in the sense of crossing over like superhero genres and whatnot, but in a game where like there's actually some, I don't know, nostalgia and stakes to it, bruh, this is just crazy. That boy Kazuya Mishima.
I can't wait.
I mean,
Kazuya was my main in Tekken.
Yeah,
so.
I was gonna say you actually play Kazuya. You used to dog.
Yeah.
Paulie would whoop our ass. I would hate that. I could never
Kazuya's
beat
my
you.
dude.
Oh, remember you would beat Cam and he would hate that shit.
Yeah. One of the rare occasions.
That was it. You would be beating Cam in Tekken and he'd be like, "Yo, this game is ass." Shout out to Campbell Combo.
Kazuya's my dude.
Bruh. I just the only move that they didn't show of his that I wanted to see was the swooping under, like multiple swoops to the uppercut. I didn't see that.
Oh, the demon screw uppercut.
Oh, my camera died. Gosh dang it. I thought
your
it was...
camera died. Uh-oh.
Huh?
I said, uh-oh.
Nah, you're good. I got this camera up here. It's just annoying. Wait, what happened?
In case you want to do a cut.
I might cut. I might cut. You're right. I probably don't want to. I don't mind if they just look at you.
Everybody cut. Everybody cut. Everybody cut loose.
What are you doing?
Loose. Kick off the Sunday shoes. I'm giving myself a side cut.
Well, Paul, you're doing something doesn't matter. I'm still gonna keep recording because I'm not in the mood to change anything. All right. But
everybody cut.
Everybody could. Oi. There we go. All right. So what we were just looking at was Kazuya in Smash, which looks pretty heat. I'm excited personally. And what's this? This is the Metroid 5 game. Yeah, this trying to be pushed at $60 is kind of ridiculous. But
yeah,
Nintendo is providing that product, so I have no complaints, none whatsoever. So yeah, that's an issue for you, my G, not for me. Shout out to Nintendo for always providing those products.
Yeah,
we love you, Nintendo.
Products to JD. Give me Zelda just a little low.
What'd you say?
Just want Zelda on the low, just a little bit. That's all.
Let's see if I can get Paul a code for this game. All right, if you want to play it. It looks kind of fun.
I do want to play it. It looks good.
It looks more than halfway decent. Like I would play this game just like on the go or even maybe stream it casually. I just don't understand why it's... Well, I don't know. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Because Metroid Prime and Metroid are two different franchises. Yeah. They've mentioned that before.
So this is the buffer game. It's like, hopefully you get this and you shut up until we give you Prime.
Pretty much. Pretty much. They're like, yeah, hopefully you bums will play this game and then one day we'll get you the one that you want so bad and then you can shut up and then complain 2 years later about how you want another one.
Yep, and if you don't buy this game, we'll show you why we never make Metroid games anymore, because you guys don't buy them.
Pretty much, which I don't blame them. Like, I feel, but you know what it is? That's why we're never gonna get some of the most nostalgic games from our past, because at the end of the day, them games don't do sales like that. That's us being the vocal few who really want some games that nobody's gonna play. Similar to even like TV shows, movies, this, that, and the third. I didn't realize, because I did shout out to Double Toasted. I was on their game show a few weeks back, and they said this box office bomb, meaning it bombed in the box office, ended up being a cult classic, and it starred one of your favorite Disney stars, and also had some musical tunes that were almost created by Prince. Was it this, that, or this? And I was like, is that Goofy movie? And then they were mad at me for getting it right. But the funny thing was, I'm sitting there thinking about Goofy movie as like this all-encompassing pinnacle of my childhood, and they were like, that movie did ass in theaters.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I remember where I saw it for the first time.
Where?
That's how important that movie was for me. Is I remember where I saw it. The Dollar Theater? The Dollar Theater that used to be off of
The one that you said is near the new place you've been going to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. That's where I saw a Goofy movie for the first time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you were probably what, 8, 6, 7?
No, I don't know. Hold on. When did the Goofy movie come out?
I don't know. Also, oh wait, am I going crazy? Yo, I really did not pay attention to the Nintendo Direct enough. I feel bad. Listen, audience who's listening and watching this, in the future, I will put my phone down.
95.
95, that means 88 to 95. We were 8 years old, right? Or I can't count.
Math.
7. We were 7.
7. Yep. Good time.
Let me put this on screen though. Shout out to Rife. Excuse me. Shout out to Life is Strange.
Right.
And rifled with this. I didn't realize this was a whole new game. Did you know this?
Did he?
What?
Hold on.
What
happened?
Oh my God, Paul. 11. Yo, wait. Put it back up on the screen. Put it back up on the screen with your dumb ass, bruh. Oh my God, this dude doesn't realize that 11:11 is a very Paul. Put it one more time. It's not. We didn't switch it over fast enough. Hurry before it's 11:12. Hurry! You gotta bring the brightness down on your phone, bro.
Hold on, I got all this kind of stuff on my phone. Hold on. It's like,
Nobody looking at that.
Important information.
Nobody looking at that. It's 11:11. Oh my God, it's a miracle, y'all. Paul doesn't realize that's a very common thing. This guy is brand new to life. Get out of your bedroom, kid.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Oh my God, bro, you're so goofy. I swear.
It's happened every day.
Are you good, dude?
Last-
Are you good? Are you done? Are you done with this?
I'm cursed. I'm cursed, baby.
Dude, you're so goofy. But Paul, did you listen, wait. It keeps going by. Yo, I thought this was an add-on to Mario Party or whatever. Did you know this is an entirely new game?
New game? Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's the only way I knew what it was. It's pretty much like a greatest hits of older.
It's
games,
a greatest hits of the old games with more mini games involved, which is dope.
Which means I'll actually buy this one.
If
they have online.
I mean, they're gonna have to. Additional game systems and/or accessories may be required to play. Oh no, for multiplayer mode. Dang.
Because the last one was
they just
it
put
had Joy-Con
drift.
No, they had Joy-Con integration into it, so like the people who have the Switch Lite can really play some of the maps because they were on the Switch Lite and couldn't detach the Joy-Con.
Oh, that's weird. This looks. I'm not gonna lie though. I didn't realize I watched this so passively. I was like, oh, that's what's up. Mario Party, that's cool. I thought they were just adding all this stuff to the current one. Online playing supported. No. There you go. Yeah.
Nintendo provide that copy for your boy.
This looks fun. Save your game progress mid-game. So that's interesting. What Mario Party are we on? We're on Super Mario Party on the Switch. And now this is Super Mario Party. This is Mario Party Superstars. Yeah. Bruh, they're making so many different games.
Halloween,
I can't even keep up. Yeah. That's crazy.
October is a stacked month for video
It's
games
always
this year.
October and November. It's always a weirdly stacked month. Life is Strange. That's what's up. Cute. Dopin Gappa. How do you say this?
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa.
Or Danganronpa. It's a series that I've been wanting to get into. I just never did, so I might give this a chance, but I'm not sure.
Well, Danganronpa. Super Monkey Ball.
Super Monkey Ball.
That got leaked. WarioWare or whatever this is.
Yeah, I'm down for this.
Yeah, it looks fun. It looks different. Seems like it'll be a cool little ditty. Wario. I forgot that Charles Martinet voices all of them.
Yeah, he's getting that money.
Good for him.
That's shmoney.
I knew what you were about to say. But yeah,
maybe he's off the schmouter as well.
WarioWare, get it together. Advance Wars. This looks good.
That's the game that's my game of the show.
I remember this game. I didn't play it that much, but I remember it being fun, and this looks like a good remake.
Yeah, I played the hell out of this game, the first one at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I actually read about it a lot in Nintendo Power, RIP. And I was like, oh, Advance Wars looks so cool. It looks like an anime, even like in the early 2000s. I was like, I gotta play this game, and I played it. It was one of my like favorite tactics games. It's dope.
Yeah.
So when I saw, as soon as it said the Orange Star Nation needs your help, I was like, no way they're doing this. And sure enough, they did it. Shout out to Nintendo.
Yeah, shout out to Nintendo. They know what they're doing. They're bringing back. You know, that's what it is. We talked about it on the last podcast. I said Nintendo has the Nintendo nostalgia. As long as they have that, they'll never go out of business. That's how I see it, at least.
Nostalgia is power. The power is nostalgia.
Oh yeah. And then this is Shimigami Tensei, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys go back far enough, you'll see when they announced the Switch, my reaction to when they first announced this game like 5 years ago. Did your lights just go out or something?
No, I was just looking behind me because I have my fan is on and it gets loud, so I'm trying to make sure it doesn't ruin our audio. And if it does, no, you're not hearing it, but I can hear it on the recording. But I turned it off for a second. That's why my camera keeps shutting off. Ow. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. It looks so dope. It's a harder Persona without the social links part. So
it's more straight up fighting and stuff.
It's an anime. It's not anime. It's a straight up RPG. Because like with Persona they have elements like this, but when you're not in a dungeon, you are going around the real world, trying to like recruit people and using the power of friendships to strengthen your types of
power of friendship.
Personas. The game is about the power of friendship.
Yay!
So you go through a dungeon, and when you leave, you go into the real world, and you're like, "Hey, I want to meet up with my friend to go talk about chess, or try to go to the gym and work out with my friend." And you build bond, or they call them social links. And so the social links adds to the power of your friendship meter to stuff.
The power of friendship.
Yeah, but it's dope. I love it. I'm here for it. I've already pre-ordered this game.
I like it. You love to see it. All right. Well,
Cerberus.
Let's see. Well, I think that might be the end of it. After Shimigami Tensei, I think that's the last thing that is actually a part of E3, other than all the other things we saw. So we're coming up on almost 2 hours talking. So which conference won it for you?
For me personally, it would be Xbox. But that's for. Oh, say it again.
No, I just burped. Sorry.
Oh, no. Yeah, for me, because it had a bunch of games where I was looking at it and be like, oh, I'm kind of interested in playing that. I'll give it a try. And they're all on Game Pass. So I was like, oh, okay. Even if I don't want to buy it, I can still at least try some of these games and give it a shot.
Yeah, I feel like Game Pass is the real winner here if you're someone who already has it. And on top of that, I mean, I think in the sense of stuff that I'm more excited about or curious to want to play, I think Xbox is also someone who won it for me. I think Nintendo had the more hype moments for me, particularly because I got to see games that like I can connect with a little bit more, which is funny because I never considered myself to be like a Nintendo fanboy until like I guess I got older. Because I remember people used to say that they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you like do your Nintendo videos, right?" And I'm like, bro, I play more than Nintendo. And they're like, "Oh, but you're like," but I think it's just that I'm one of the only gamers in the circles they were talking about who like pushes Nintendo. And I'm like, yeah, because like Nintendo's tight, and like people who sleep on it are whack to me. But whatever.
Whack pieces of garbage. No, but before this even recording, I sent you the video. My Super Nintendo from the '90s still works.
I saw that. That was actually a very funny video that you had on your Instagram, right?
Yeah,
I think I could pull it up.
It's cool. I played a little bit of Contra. Now I'm just trying to find like where the hell did all my games go?
I mean, they probably gone, baby. Like, you know what it is.
Like the only ones I found were the trash ones, like Batman Forever.
Oh, really?
I found Batman Forever. I know I have Super Mario World somewhere around here. I just gotta. I think I know where it is, but that's like the only banger. I have Contra 3 and that's it. But I'm like, do I start looking into getting retro games again?
I mean,
no,
if you wanna spend a lot of money, you can.
Nah.
You gonna be dumpster diving at those whatever you call it. This is Paul's video, by the way. It's in the background. I don't have the audio playing on it, but if you're watching the podcast, you can see him turning on his old Super Nintendo. Boy, that thing is yellow.
Yeah, that's what happens to a lot of the old ones.
Oh, I was gonna say, I actually last night when I was on TikTok came across a very cool TikTok page of these people who go out of their way to restore your old consoles for you, and they put in modifiers in so that you can plug an HDMI in the back.
Well, okay. While my car was broken down near Game Dude, I went into there and they have this box, which is you plug in the RCAs to the back of this plug-in thing, and that goes through HDMI into your TV. And that's how I got it to work. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, these people will like go out of their way. They make custom Joy-Cons for you if you have any particular colors you want. They'll like paint I don't know how they get their Joy-Cons. I know you can buy them on Amazon, but I think it's just that they go through all of the soldering and making sure they can even make the lights on the inside go a certain color, because they do a lot of. I'll send you the TikTok online later. But they were restoring people's like Nintendo GameCubes and Dreamcasts, and they were putting in modified motherboards that had an HDMI on the back so that you could just plug it in directly via HDMI. It makes me want to take all my old consoles and make a retro area and then plug them all in. And
Gabe inspired me.
I know, right? That was clean the way Gabe.
I pulled mine out. Like my PS1 and my GameCube was like right there.
That's sick. Yeah. Our friend Gabriel, for those who don't know, he has made a little retro station at his new place that he recently. You're good. That he started renting at, and we're all just kind of like inspired by him to want to bring back all of our throwback consoles so we can play them. And I still have a lot of mine. I still have my PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Dreamcast, N64, GameCube, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, original Xbox. I think I have everything actually, except for a Super Nintendo and a Sega. And I don't even think I would go that far back because those are accessible by other means. Throwback boys. Look at them. Look at them go. Love to see it. All right. So yeah, I guess Paul, GameCube, nice. I was gonna say if it ain't Smash, I ain't trying to see it. Oh, Resident Evil 4?
Resident Evil 4.
That's nice. Shout out to GameCube for putting a hook on the back of their console in case we wanted to take our console to our friend's house.
Somebody needs to put it on a chain. As a chain.
Did you always have the black GameCube?
Yeah.
You never had purple?
No, you did.
I do. Yeah, I do have a purple one. And I think I had a friend who had an orange one because they made a few custom colors.
Yeah.
Man, that's kind of crazy that they were doing all that stuff back in the day and we weren't even up on game. Like, I didn't even care about that.
Because you bought one and you were good.
Because that's all you needed to do when you were a kid.
There's no content to be made. No.
Oh,
No,
that's I didn't mention this to you. I mentioned this to Pilar. My friends Colin and Samir, who have a really nice podcast. Everybody go check out the Colin and Samir podcast, or it's called the Colin and Samir Show. They're they're doing well for themselves on YouTube. But they made a video about Bo Burnham's most recent comedy special, and they talk about how from their age range and like up, and maybe a few years after, we were the last generation to live without internet. Yeah, like we were the last generation to live without social media, internet, this, that, and the third, for like the first at least 13 years of our lives. 13 to 14 years. Actually, if we're really...
I said I had this conversation last night with one of my friends.
Really?
This exact same conversation, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm being real, we probably went almost 18 years without what we came to know what is internet now. Like we had the internet, but we didn't have I didn't have social media until after high school, I feel like.
No, I had it during high school. Shout out to Black Planet.
No, it's my bad. I had MySpace, Black Planet, and that was really it. I don't know if I had more. I might have had something else. But Facebook, I got in college. Twitter, I got in college. Instagram, college.
2009.
Huh?
I got Twitter in 2009.
Me too.
Yep.
Yeah, so
people,
throwbacks.
The internet's trash, even though you're listening to us through the internet. So
the internet is a toxic place. It has its upside though, here and there, but you know, it's just one of those things where you really got to take care of your mental health. And this new generation and coming after them, I'm just like, it's just scary because like you got to grow up. I think that's what they kind of said. You grow up with an audience for the rest of your life. When we were younger, we used to grow up without an audience. We would grow up with the only audience were the people we allowed in our lives. Or if you became an entertainer.
Or if your parents allowed people to come over your house.
Yeah, but I'm saying nowadays, if you're a 10-year-old kid who's viral, you got an audience of people who are watching you grow up through a lens. It's crazy.
Yeah, I had to explain to my aunt last night about Instagram because she was talking about how her daughters take pictures like sideways with their booties out and stuff. And I just had to sort of tell her, she's like, why do they do that? I was like, because that's sadly what this generation needs to do for likes.
Well, also
she's like, I don't believe that. And so we were driving and then there were these girls on the side of the road. And I had to point them out. I was like, look, see, it's a thing. It's real.
It's not that it's less of that they think they need to do it, and it's just that that's what's showcased. Like I remember when we were younger, yeah, there were definitely like impressionable things that we had when we were kids. There was movies and TV and music videos, and that's the same for kids coming up now. But now they have it times infinity with social media and Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, OnlyFans. Bro, I couldn't comprehend what OnlyFans would be if we had it when we were in middle and high school. And it's you got a crush on a girl. You got a crush on a girl that your older sibling knows who goes to his college, and he's like, oh yeah, you want to see her OnlyFans? That's wild. And if a girl did the same thing, like, oh, he's so cute, it's like, he's on OnlyFans. What? I could just pay to see somebody I actually might want to build a real connection with? That's weird, man. That's real weird.
It's time. My parents' credit cards we got charged up.
You said credit cards?
Yep, for OnlyFans.
You would have been like, what's the dude who scammed Henry?
Farm
boy.
Shout out to Farm Boy.
Boy, all them credit cards would have been depleted.
Hey.
Horny teenagers in the 90s and early 2000s.
Shout out to Pinky, man. She would have definitely got an OnlyFans follow.
Who?
Pinky.
Stop. You got to cut it out right now. You're disgusting. All right, y'all. Well, I was going to say, for me, I would say this was a decent E3. Stay on track, Paul. I think this was probably one of the... You know what's funny? Even though this was not the type of E3 I'm used to, it wasn't that bad. because I wasn't.
It wasn't that bad.
I wasn't expecting that much, and there have been years where I've been more disappointed.
I can see that.
In the sense of just not even hearing certain announcements. At least they gave us some stuff to look forward to.
I feel like the banger year that everybody's looking forward to is going to be next E3.
I feel like it'll be 2 E3s from now. But then again, not really. I feel like it doesn't even, well, what else can they do? You know, like video games, huh?
Like I was gonna say is like it's gonna start becoming super banger at E3 when they stop dedicating time to the PS4 and Xbox One group, and that's when it's gonna be like banger, a brand new hypeness.
Facts. Also, I just forgot we didn't even mention the fact that PlayStation didn't show anything.
Do they have to though?
They really don't, but it would be nice if they did. But I mean, I kind of think we already know what they've got coming up. We've got Thor, Ragnarok, we've got Horizon, we just got Ratchet and Clank, and I don't know. I think they probably are just like, what do we have to show y'all? You already shitted on us for making The Last of Us 2. Why don't y'all just shut up and enjoy what you got?
They need to give me
Another
Sly
bug
Cooper.
came in. Sorry, what you say?
Sly Cooper.
It's not coming.
There's so many. Okay, hold on. Before I start talking about it, how far are you in Ratchet and Clank?
How far am I in what?
You're too far to answer that question for me. Because I've been playing.
How far am I in Ratchet and Clank?
Yes.
I'm on my 5th episode. I'm about 40% done with the game.
Okay.
I got the last thing I did. Did you get your hover boots?
Yeah, I'm past that. I'm way past. I'm like right at the point where it's like, the final boss is here. Go.
Oh, good for you.
Do that.
I haven't seen you play it at all, but yeah, I'm like probably 6 missions before that. I feel like if I played it for another 2.5 hours, I'd be more than halfway. And then if I played it for another hour and a half, I'd probably finish it.
Yeah. So in the world you're in with Ratchet,
I just finished that world, by the way.
Okay. Did you collect the?
Yep. The Lombax orbs. I got all of them. Yep.
Okay. Did you listen to what they were saying?
I did, and I think that's his dad. Spoiler alerts.
But,
whatever. But still.
He talks about going to other game franchises.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that. That was funny. Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, okay. So, like, I wanna play those games too. And like, if you collect gold bolts, you can. It's not a spoiler. It's like an unlockable, like stupid, like little thing. But like, if you collect the gold bolts, for the bolts that drop out of people, you can choose to have the coins from Sly Cooper as an option.
Yeah.
And then the orange fizzy drinks.
I think I already have
Sunset
that. I have
Overdrive.
that option.
Yeah, and then if you can continue, you can switch out his hammer with like a keyblade.
Oh, that's cool, but not like Keyblade specifically.
It looks exactly like a Keyblade.
Is it supposed to represent that franchise?
I don't think so. I think it's a nod because it's like hammer, sword, key.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's unlockable. It's not part of like the main game. It's just. I'm trying to get a platinum for this one, so I've just been going around.
Oh no, yeah, I've been doing every single level 100%, and if I have to go back, I'll go back later. But I'm working on it. And my editor is editing the episodes. I got 5 episodes, 3 in the can, and I was gonna stream tonight, but I'm not gonna do it. It's getting late. But yeah, Paul, what do you give this E3 out of 10?
I give it a solid 7.5 altogether.
Okay. I give it an
8.
8. I'll give it an 8. You give it a 7.5.
I'll round up to 8.
All right, I'm gonna round down to the 7.5 because I was gonna go with 7.
Okay.
I mean, the biggest things for me were just Yakuza, excuse me, Kazuya, Breath of the Wild, Halo. I think everything Bethesda showed was really good, and then just tying it up in a nice little bow with just like a decent presentation, and just the fact we even got an E3. I thought that was nice. They didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know, I think they needed to do that because the ESA was like, hey, we ain't trying to get left out again forever.
We need money. We need money.
I don't even know what the ESA represents, but they sure were like, hell no, we not trying to get left behind. So, but I think that was that was a good E3 roundup, and I thought it was a good show. Where's my camera there? I thought it was a good show.
That was a good show. Also, people, hopefully there's one next year and we can see all of you guys together in one place for lots of hugs.
What?
Especially hug JD.
What are you talking about?
We're gonna be super open in the world next year.
I'm not touching anyone for the rest of my life. Are you out of your mind? Don't hug me.
Stranger hugs.
Don't hug me.
Stranger hugs.
Don't hug me.
Stranger hugs.
I'll give y'all elbow. I'll give y'all elbow. Hello. Hey, that's it. I'm not hugging nobody, man. Never again.
Come in there and you got a cough in your mouth.
All right, y'all.
That's the new greeting in 2022.
Hell no. All right, y'all. With that, though, we're going to wrap up this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to listen on all platforms. If you do listen on Anchor, go leave us. Oh, I forgot about that. We'll do that next week because this was just a recap episode. But leave us questions on Anchor. Go write a review on Apple Podcasts. Spotify, go listen. We'll hopefully be on some other podcasting platforms in the near future. And you know what, Paul? We may or may not. We might be able to monetize this on a bigger scale. I reached out to some people to see if I could get this thing picked up by someone. So we'll see if that happens. I mean, because this is very much just like a hobby for us. Like, I'm very transparent with Paul about how much money these do and do not make. So, we
about to get them.
Get them coins. We just, you know what it is? We've got the foot holding on our podcast. It's got episodes. It's got listens. And it's got distribution. It doesn't have distribution. That's what we're missing. We have the platform. We just don't have like a network that's actually getting us like sponsorships per episode and other stuff. I actually got contacted by someone who said, oh no, it was for my other podcast. They wanted me to promote some sort of like dietary drink. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't know.
That'd be funny if it was for me. You guys want to look like me? You want to have this hot, sexy body?
Yeah, man. All right, y'all. Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll be back next Friday with some more content. And we may or may not be giving you a Loki review thing. I don't know if we're still doing that.
You watched it, right?
I did.
It, right?
I did.
Okay.
We can record it after this, and it could be like 10 minutes of us just talking. But with that, hope you enjoyed this new episode of JD and Paulcast, and we will catch you next week. Be safe, everybody. Paul's doing a thing where he doesn't talk at the end again.
I'm posing for you like Prince.
Bye.
Peace out, everybody.
No, don't say anything after me.